Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Arizona Iced Tea CEO has given a serious warning to America. But the sad thing is, he doesn't even know that he's warning America. The truth is, he is fighting to keep his products at 99 cents. 4 years ago, if you would have heard that the nation would be gripped with inflation, honestly, would you have listened? I used to warn people since 2010 the nation was about to come under this wave of inflation, and we haven't seen anything yet. But companies like the dollar store, 99-cent store, which you look back now and you go, that was a dumb name. But at the time, wasn't. Since the dollar store was conceived or started, you thought that's a pretty good darn business model. Give smaller items to people at a dollar, they feel like they're saving, and you're going to sell a lot of product. My mother was one of the people that shopped at the dollar store. Until the day she died, she loved the dollar store because she truly felt like she was saving, but she didn't realize that she wasn't. Per ounce, she was paying more. However, now companies are gripped with this problem. They built an entire company, sometimes an industry, like in Costco with the dollar hot dog, around a specific price. And our country has not had a wave of inflation like this since 1980 or late 70s, actually. And now companies like Arizona Iced Tea, type one if you've ever had an Arizona Iced Tea, and you notice on the can, it says printed on their can, it's like a Diet Coke, right? But Diet Coke never printed, it's always this price. Diet Coke just raised the price. Coke just raised the price. Arizona Iced Tea printed the price on their can. Now they're in trouble. I'm going to play a little bit of an interview, but I want you to think about how serious this is. And as companies like Dollar Tree, dollar stores, Dollar General, whatever, 99-cent stores start closing up stores, having to raise their prices, where's it going to end? There was a documentary a while back. Before I get to this story, I think it's really important. I don't remember the name of it. Type two if you saw it. It was a documentary made specifically about Costco's struggle and their CEO's struggle to keep the hot dog and soda at 99 cents, to the point where they bought all of the companies involved. They bought the bread manufacturing, the bun manufacturing company, the hot dog manufacturing company. They went from being a consumer of this good, buying the hot dog, buying the bun, buying the onions, to now they have to own those companies because they can't keep the price. They can't buy the goods for a certain price and make a profit or at least break even. It's actually a lawsuit for Costco. When you start to realize that this is a big deal, that's not just one company or another, it's a big deal, then it actually forces you to move into action and get ready for this crash. Most people are not getting ready for a crash, but smart people are. Type three if you're one of those people that see the writing on the wall. So let's dive into the story. It's out of Zero Hedge. It is entitled Arizona Iced Tea CEO Fights Hard to Keep Prices at 99 cents. It says Arizona Beverages first debuted its 99-cent cans at retail brick and mortar shops in 1992. 32 years later, the price has yet to be raised a single penny. Man, think about that. 32 years. I don't know about never, but not in the foreseeable future. Arizona Beverages chairman and founder Don Vutaggio said in a recent interview with NBC Morning News and Today, who was asked if price hikes were imminent. Vutaggio said, "We're going to fight as hard as we can for consumers because consumers are my friends." He explained that keeping the 23-ounce cans was maybe a little way to give back. We're successful. We're debt free. We own everything, he said. Why people who have a hard time paying their rent pay more for a drink, right? But you have to remember, this is his clients. people that enjoy his drink for the price, right? And the taste. Check this out. We're going to play a little clip here, 35 seconds. I want you to watch this.
You could be selling your cans for more. Your competitors certainly are selling their beverages for more. Why not increase the price and therefore increase the profit?
We're successful. We're debt free. We own everything. Why? Why have people who are having a hard time paying their rent have to pay more for our drink? Maybe it's my little way to give back.
So would you definitively say that you'll never raise that 99-cent price?
Never. Not in the foreseeable future. You know, we're going to fight as hard as we can for consumers because consumers are my friend.
So you notice that he said, I'm not going to say never. That is a CEO and a company that is in trouble. They have built their entire company based off of a beverage with it stamped on the can 99 cents. They're having trouble. Just like Dollar General, the 99-cent store, and many other companies that have branded, like the Costco hot dog, a product based at a certain price. It's interesting because there are a lot of people, friends and family. Type 4 if you're one of those people that have been warning your friends and family years ago about this inflation. It was going to get worse. It was going to get worse. They didn't listen, right? But ironically, what wakes them up is going to Costco and that $1.99 hot dog being $1.50 or $2, right? Or sorry, the Costco hot dog's $1.50. But my point being is that the second somebody that didn't listen to you all of a sudden goes to the store and they've got to pay a mere 50 cents or $1 more, it's like the end of the world. It's the things that they whine about, they complain about. And yet you've got the Arizona CEO warning you, and he doesn't even know he's warning you. Like he said, we're debt free. We've got money. I'm going to give back. It's a great PR campaign until he can't. You see, he has investors to answer to. There's a lot going on. And the cool thing is that as you and I have been preparing for harder times, and what's interesting, during inflationary times, certain asset classes actually go up in value. Stocks, crypto, gold and silver, they actually rise with inflation. A lot of us have bought emergency food. A lot of us have paid off debt. A lot of us have bought gold, silver, crypto, things like that. We're watching actually the fruits of our labor. And ironically, most of the public, all they're watching is the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Dow. Why? Because most Americans, their greatest assets are in two different categories. Either the home they live in, which you don't make any money until you sell, or their retirement fund. And since the year 1999, I have watched people's retirement funds drop 50%, by 50%, twice. Now, someone like Janet Yellen will tell you that there's not going to be another crash in her lifetime, yet the banking system since then, and that comment really didn't age well, is collapsing worse than 2008. Check this out. It goes in a little deeper. In 2022, CNBC interview, Vutaggio, I probably butchered that name, explained the way his company keeps prices low is not through large advertising campaigns like major competitors, but instead relies on word of mouth. I tell people every day I go to a gunfight with Coke and Pepsi, the billionaire said, adding, I have a water gun and they have machine guns. What he's referring to is that Coke and Pepsi, their machine guns are advertising, programming, massive marketing campaigns. You know, all he has is price and taste. But the scary thing is that soon his price is already being challenged because he stamped it on the can. He made a stand, but he stood against the US government and the Federal Reserve, two totally different entities. We're in serious times. It says here, Vutaggio's 99-cent cans remind us of Costco's commitment to a $1.50 hot dog soda combo, which has been in place since the mid-1980s. In recent months, CFO of Costco, Gary Millerchip, had to clarify with inflation-wary numbers that the $1.50 hot dog soda combo won't be hiked. He said this in a quote, To clear up some recent media speculation, I also want to confirm the $1.50 hot dog price is safe. You know why he can say that? It's called a loss leader. CFO of Costco knows how important it is to lose a little bit of money to bring people in to go get that $1.50 Costco hot dog. And you know what? While they're there, they might as well buy a big butt load of toilet paper. Even people on a budget know that when they're getting the $1.50 hot dog and Costco's losing money, they're going to go buy a big thing of toilet paper at the minimum. How many of you, type 5, you ever tried the Costco challenge? Get out of Costco for less than $100. Type 5, come on. And then honestly, type 7, if you actually passed, you actually got into Costco and you walked out and you're like, man, my bill was less than $100. Why? Because you look at the bulk items, you go, you know what? I should stock up on this. I should stock up on that. Why not? And before you know it, you're out the door for $250. But you knew that you were buying in bulk and you were saving money. No one can deny that. But who else can't deny that is the CFO of Costco and go, you know, we're going to lose money on the hot dog. But this is what the government and the Federal Reserve actually fears. They are afraid that you are going to see prices like Arizona iced tea can at 99 cents, the Dollar General store, 99-cent store, the $100.50 Costco hot dog deal. And when the companies can't do that, a lot of your family and friends are going to wake up. Look, you can sit back and watch the ride, or you can get ready for it. Ironically, all of these assets that are dwindling down, the credit cycle that is dwindling down, all come back to the greatest opportunity ever, and that's in real estate. And most people sit on the sidelines and they don't participate in the real estate market till the top two-third of the cycle is finished. I'd like you to do something different. If you want the mortgage master course, you want to learn how to be a top tier, a unbelievably ready borrower where banks are literally begging you for money. They want to go, hey, how much do you want and when do you want it? And you want the best rates and you're going to get the best terms. I'm going to put an 80% off link down below. I've been putting these courses out for a while in specific timelines to prepare people. Now it's time to get ready to start borrowing money, because when the Fed pivots, it's not going to be because they want you to go borrow money and the market's going to go up higher, because that's going to create hyperinflation. The Fed's going to pivot when everything goes to crap. And I want you to be ready for it. Very few people were in 2010. Hope you got something out of this. The Economic Ninja.